for Kobe and Jalen, any added incentive playing a school from your hometown tonight, playing in Indianapolis school?
I
mean, yeah, we know all the guys, but it's just another opponent. We just try to come in here and execute the plan effectively and win. Come out with a win. That was the most important thing.
Yeah, we approach every game the same, repetition through practice and drilling. So, like I said, it's just approaching each game the same way, not really focusing on one opponent.
Kobe, was there something that you felt coming in that you could do that got you off to that start? Yeah.
Coach just did a great job scouting when it came to their defense. We knew that we were going to be able to use the ball screens a lot, and that's something I feel like was really effective in the first half for us. And so B and Jalen and a few of the other bigs coming out and setting those screens gave me some room to operate, and I was able to knock down some shots.
When you're on like that, I mean, does it become kind of, just, can you feel it when you can have a game like this?
Once I hit a few, but I don't really get caught up in that. It's more about taking care of the ball and defending more than trying to score. So we know that the defensive end is what wins games. So.
As a whole, you guys were really clicking tonight as well. Was that just a lot of ball screen stuff as well? Because you guys were over 60% as a team tonight. I mean, first half you were really close to 70%. Was that just the way the shots were falling tonight, able to get some things going?
Yeah, I think so. Those ball screens, like I said, gave me, Dalen, D'Lo, CJ, and other guards room to operate, and we were able to hit shots, but it came because the ball was moving side to side and not sticking in one place.
Hey, but how do you think you guys are playing right now?
We're playing great. You good, Doc? My fault. Yeah, I mean,
It's okay.
I mean, we're playing great. As you can see, we're having fun. A lot of people counted us out from the beginning of the season, and we kind of used that as a chip on our shoulder, and we're kind of waking some people up, as Coach Wright would say. So I just like the way we started and the way we're going to finish the season. So.
Kobe, Jalen, question for the both of you. It seemed like you guys in the pick and roll just specifically was insane tonight. Was that something you guys practiced all week? Like, was there a it seemed like, or was that just something you found in a game? Was there a specific call to go Jalen?
I think that just comes through repetition. I mean, we practice ball screens every day with every single big. So tonight happened to be Jalen, and I mean, I think the first game, me and Brandon were kind of clicking when it came to those ball screens, but every big, every guard goes to the same drills in practice, and we work on that every day. So I think it just comes through repetition.
It's also important that that the guards are effective off the ball screen, so they have to hedge hard, and we'll be wide open every time. Just make sure we got to finish.
What is it you guys are able to do defensively right now?
I mean, we just help each other out. I mean, it's pack line D, so if one man gets beat, then we got his back. So yeah.
Yeah, we're all capable of being in two places at one time, so we use our athleticism to our advantage as a team.
And we, like I said, repetition. Yeah. We work on shell principles every day in practice, rotating to skip passes when somebody drives or just the ball moving. So we know where to be and when to be there.
Jalen, do you like that role, being that first big off the bench? Because it seems like whenever you come in, something good happens, whether it's at the offense or defensive end. You seem like that guy that's kind of bringing a little something, whatever you guys need every night.
Yeah, I just like bringing the energy, whatever the team needs, because I'm all about winning. And I'm down the field, whatever void needs to be filled. So yeah, coming off as a first big, first forward, I could fill any position pretty well as far as our big. So. Yeah, I just try to contribute however I can, rebounding, blocking shots, and finishing.
Kobe, after that first game, I said, welcome to Western and Division I basketball. We're 5 games later, you've been through 6, you've had some time to get your feet wet. How does upper echelon college basketball feel to you?
Right now, it feels great. But we've been through some tough games. These two and the rest of the team have had my back. They encourage me, and so I have the utmost confidence in myself and in them. So I think just using that to help me stay calm and poised in the games is what's helping me.
Obviously, it's a great victory for our team. Credit our defense, got us going early, getting stop after stop after stop, and then we finally found something that we felt would work with the screen roll action, and just kept going to it. And you have to give, freshman Kobe Webster made the right read every single time. And you look at the stat line: 27, 8 assists, 1 turnover, 40 minutes. As a freshman, you just want to bottle that up and sustain it for the season. But it was a total team win. Give our team credit for playing the defense. It's not always easy, but our guys do a great job. They're committed to it. And tonight I thought we got some contribution off the bench, which really helps. You look at D'Lo Brewster and Jalen Morgan did a really good job coming in and giving us a spark. So total team effort.
Did you think Kobe could come in and right away do what he's been doing?
I think for the most part, I definitely thought that he had the skill set. And that's where it all begins with me, is skill set and work ethic. He can dribble, pass, and shoot. He has the work ethic, even though some may look at him and say he's small, but he has the heart of a champion, and he works at it, and credit him for coming in ready as a freshman. It's not easy to do.
I mean, he really has, it seems like he just controls everything. And how important, for a freshman, how unusual is that, do you think?
I think these days, these kids play so much. He's played high-level basketball in his high school. He's been a part of a high school state championship. In the summer leagues, summer basketball, he's played a lot. He's played with some high major players. So he's been around the game. He's been around the high level. That's one thing that really attracted me to him, was his success early as a high school player has definitely helped him be ready as a freshman.
Coach Wright, is there any competition going on right now at your shooting guard spot? C.J. Duff started, but he only played 12 minutes tonight. D'Lo Brewster got 26. Is there any chance that the next couple of games we see D'Lo get that start?
No, there's really no competition. We talk about competitive brotherhood. In practice, we want them to compete to prepare for the games, but it's never any rift or anything like that. I thought at that time, D'Lo came in and gave us a spark, so we stuck with it.
You guys shot over 60% tonight. Was that something that was just feeding off your defense, or were things just working that well and things were that clicking that you were able to get good high percentage quality shots and you were making them?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of our defense, but we really didn't get a lot of in transition or any runouts. Our guys did a really good job with the screen roll tonight, and stepped up and made some shots. And when it was winning time, we talk about winning time. The last few minutes, last 5-6 minutes, stepping up and hitting free throws, shooting 84% from the free throw line. That's how you close out games. And I'm very proud of our guys for stepping up and making those free throws.
Is this the best team you've had defensively, from what you've been able to do so far? It seems like this group has kind of really bought into that.
It's still early, and everyone's healthy.
Yeah.
For the most part, everyone's healthy and everyone's playing their true position. That's key. That's huge for what we try to do. And anytime you get 1 or 2 injuries, or anytime you get 1 or 2 guys playing out of their position, that can cause some difficulty for you.
A couple of years ago, you guys got off to a great start like this, and then things kind of backslid a little bit towards the end of the non-conference season. Those were a lot of young guys that are now veteran guys on this team. How much do you think that helps, knowing that they're not going to get too high, even though they've had a few pretty good wins here right off the bat? Right,
and that year we had some key injuries right around Christmas that kind of derailed us a little bit. We just want to stay the course, sustain it. Each day is a new day. Each day is a new opportunity. Those guys been here 3 or 4 years. They understand the expectations. They understand the culture of the program. It starts with defense, and everyone's held accountable. And right now we're rolling, we're clicking, and we're doing some good things at both ends of the floor.
What's Jalen really done to really kind of, I don't want to say be that sixth man for you, but he seems like that guy that whatever you need or whatever's lacking, he comes off the bench and he just seems to just give you guys that every night.
Right, I think his versatility. He's a guy that can play the 4, and then he can slide over and play some 5 for an athletic guy. I think they had Goss in there at the 5 some, and they were trying to spread Brandon out and drive him. So we put Jalen on him at the 5, and it allows us to do some other things defensively. But he gives us that versatility, and credit him for coming in and being ready.
The Indy guys said it was just another opponent. Do you kind of buy that since you're an Indy guy too?
Absolutely not. I think, the kids are, 18 to 22-year-olds, you're always looking for a way to motivate them. And as coaches, we try everything we do to motivate them, get them ready to play. So I think that was a little extra for them. My message is it shouldn't take that for that type of performance. You know, we want to be consistent with our performance, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with it.
This was the Summit League team last year. You know, SIUE, Eastern Illinois are teams that kind of look like what you're going to be seeing in conference play. You're 3-0 against them. What does that say about where you guys are at right now as you get closer to conference play?
I think it just says that, you know, we're committed to the defensive end. I think guys are in the right spot. That's key. I think that's huge. You know, guys are playing their natural position, and we have some depth. And when that depth and that the bench comes in to give us a lift like it did tonight, we're pretty tough to beat. And that's the goal. I will say that's the goal of non-conference schedule is to prepare you for conference. And, you know, we've done a really good job. The next opponent is going to be just as quick and athletic on the perimeter. So we get into a very thick part of our schedule.